Here we are again. We're still alive. Well, hello. I hope your chickens are doing well. I hope your chickens are laying eggs. I love your farm. And hello, Motorbomb, Virginia, and brown chicken. Well, I thought I'd come tonight. I didn't have any service for a while, um, and explain about our weather last night. Yeah, we had a little storm here in Alabama. Of course, you had them up in Kentucky and Tennessee. But ours was more or less like isolated. When I went to bed at 11:30, it looked like our storm wouldn't be here till around 3 o'clock in the morning, but it got here at 12:20. My buddy Joe, that lives 4 miles from me, they were going to find a place to go run. I mean, it got scary up there on the hill. He's about 500 or 600 feet higher than me. I loved your flag today. A motor bomb, you flying, running down the road, and the old flag is waving good. And I made a little video, a little short of the flag up here laying on the ground. I went over and disconnected it and rolled it up and brought it home. I saw you short. I watched it. I made a comment on your short. On my short, I got somebody had a negative comment. They got onto me because videoed I made a little movie of the flag laying on the ground, and he chastised me for that. But it was the aftermath of a storm, and I have a lot of friends that were concerned about Old Mac, and I thought I would make the little movie. At least you know I was still alive. So people get themselves bent out of shape. They get themselves. Yeah, you can go over on my little short and look down at the comment. I think one guy called me a dope. He's a biker, but not all bikers are the same. And man, he can't judge me unless he has to walk a mile in my shoes. Then he can judge me. I have bared the cross, that flag behind me. My family have sacrificed their lives for that flag, and for him to call me a dope, he would have to talk to all my dead relatives that carried that flag in the battle. Yeah, I know. If I was rolling the flag down, I would do everything in my power to make sure the flag didn't touch the ground. God Almighty brought a storm that took my pole and bent it over on the ground. Not me. I didn't do that. I didn't make a movie of it because I bent the pole over. Oh, you know I will. People that are quick to judge somebody else. Jim Reynolds. Hey, Jim. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I saw all that snow up there, and we got a bad week coming. It's going to be down to 13 degrees Thursday night. 16, 17 almost every other night. We're in winter again. You can see I'm wearing a coat. I'm in the house. I had to slip a jacket on because I literally got a little chilly. And good to seeing you in there, Jim. But I know people have a right to, when you post something, you're going to be open for criticism. You'd have to be real thin skinned not to expect somebody to criticize somebody, but he should have looked me up and see what I stand for before he made a hasty judgment on my character. But that's him and this is me. we, we went shopping again today. Well, I guess, and we're going in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, we're going to be shopping. I'm buying a new monitor. This monitor here is only 2 years old. It's a Samsung 32-inch, one of those curved things. I'm gonna get another one just like it, and it's going over there, you know, next to this one. And this used to be my communication center here, where all my ham radios and stuff. Well, I'm gonna put all my digital stuff, video cameras, and make me a little studio in here when I get fiber optics. Oh, I saw, buddy. I looked at the weather, and it ain't looking pretty for a while. So, if you had any high hopes of getting out and riding, we're gonna have to put it off for a little bit longer. Didik up here, Motorbaum, if you look up on the chat over up above where you came in, just above you, that is a wonderful gentleman that lives over in, I think, Indonesia, and he has a farm and he raises chickens. And we went out and bought 18 eggs today in a carton, 18 eggs. Had to go get a loan to be able to buy the eggs. that guy, that guy that's on my chat page over here, he's got a gold mine. He's got chickens laying eggs. Oh, is my audio okay? I never even thought about it. If I hope the audio is good. It was the other day, so I just assumed it's going to be okay. Yeah, I called. I was going to go tonight, and they only had one in the store. I like Samsung brand, and they got a Samsung locally about 25 miles from here in a little town called Fultondale. And I'm going to go over there in the morning and get it and set the other system up over there. I'm going to dedicate that one to just maybe make a gamer out. It is a gaming computer, but put some games on that. So Angelique, she likes games, and I let her play some games. She can pick out whatever she wants. I did start my bike yesterday when it was really warm. I did start it up, but unfortunately, it was quite stormy, and it was 81% chance of storm. And I wanted to ride to Aniana. Yeah, we've been looking at some of the games. Well, I watched Sterling Wheel. You know, he's got Red Rider or whatever that thing is. That the one, the graphics, and these new machines I've got have got real high graphics. They got these water cooled graphic cards with 20, no, whatever they got in them, 16 gigabytes of RAM on the video card. So they really fast processors. And I do like good, my monitor here is a 4K, but of course my camera I think only goes to 1080p. No, it will go higher. I've already been higher than that. That it's just YouTube don't like for you to go more than 1080p. Yeah, on that new program I downloaded the other day, um, Riverside or whatever it was, it would allow you to operate at 4K, and I ran the camera at 4K, and or I set it up, and it looked good on my screen. But my my system here wouldn't handle 4K very long; it would go down. Yeah, we tried out a game over at the game store that it was some kind of a combat thing, but inside the cockpit of this FA-18, yeah, FA-18 flying off aircraft carrier. All the dials and gauges and everything was moving. It was really beautiful. The graphics. It was in high resolution. Uh, really great visual effect. I could blow stuff up without getting shrapnel. I do like blowing stuff up in a good way. And when I told Angelique that we were going to go to Birmingham tomorrow, or actually Fultondale, she's already got a shopping list of stuff she wants to buy. She wants to go to this clothing store that's nearby. And I told her, I said, we'll go to the clothing store if you let me go to that Texas Long House, or whatever they call it, a steakhouse. And it's sitting right down from where the clothing store is at. So I'm going to let her treat me to a steak tomorrow. It's after the storm. Hey, brown chicken. I can look at you right over here on my table. you, you have a good evening. I'm glad you stopped by. Well, this is a way you do it here on YouTube. This is basically a one-man show, and you guys all have to do the work by doing your typing and stuff. And I just sit here and just yep. So my house didn't sustain any damage. The house next door over